Kate McClure, who was 27 years old, was driving to Philadelphia to visit a friend when she ran out of gas and her car stopped midway between the states. She was very nervous because she had never been in a situation like this before. She didn't know what to do, but fortunately, she met a kind person who turned out to be a homeless man named Johnny. As soon as he saw the girl pull over, he knew something was wrong. He told her to get back in the car and lock the doors. A few minutes later, he returned with a red can of gasoline, spending his last $20 on it so that she could get home safely. Johnny asked the girl to get back in the car and lock the door, not because he was afraid that he would drink the money away and start a row, but because it wasn't safe outside. At the time of the incident, Kate couldn't repay the homeless man, except with a simple thank you. After that, for several weeks, she stopped by the same place. She gave him money for gas, as well as a jacket, gloves, hat, and warm socks. And she gave him a few dollars every time she saw him. One day, when she bought him some cereal bars, Johnny turned to her and asked, "Do you want one?" After this incident, Kate's heart finally broke, and she decided to give the homeless more substantial help than a few snacks and a couple of dollars. Then, she decided to create a charity campaign on a specialized website dedicated to Johnny, and soon, the donations exceeded the original goal of $10,000. Users with incredible zeal continued to transfer money to the campaign, and soon, the amount of donations reached $100,000. After reaching the amount of $100,000, Johnny asked Kate to end the campaign because he didn't want people to think that he was taking advantage of the situation. Later, Kate relaunched the campaign because people's interest in Johnny's fate never decreased. In doing so, they managed to collect much more than you can imagine. After a while, Johnny revealed some information about himself. During his time in the Marine Corps, Johnny was an ammunition specialist and then worked as a firefighter and paramedic before he fell on hard times. Kate was raising money for Johnny. Kate explained the purpose of the fundraising on the campaign's website. The collected funds will be used to pay for the rental of an apartment, a reliable car, and future expenses for the first 4 to 6 months. Johnny is very interested in finding a job. I believe that a place where he could take a shower and rest properly every night will let him return to his normal life, wrote Kate. Also, there was an invaluable reaction from Johnny when he first learned about the charity campaign in his honor and how much money was raised with its help. "God, this is amazing! This is unbelievable," were Johnny's first words. Then, they began to tell him how many people and how much money they had donated, and Johnny sat there and couldn't believe his luck. According to the New York Post, Johnny wants a job at an Amazon warehouse in Robbinsville, New Jersey, and the employee of the recruitment department responded. He said that he was ready to help the man get a place in the company. Meanwhile, at the time of writing, the amount of donations were already more than $350,000. When this homeless man Johnny gave away his last $20, it didn't look like an investment at all, yet they returned to him with huge dividends. Kindness and self-sacrifice are the most valuable qualities that are rarely met today, so Johnny deserved every cent he received. And as for you, don't forget to help those who need help. What would you do if you were Johnny? Write about it in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. There will be many more interesting things.